Yeah, good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening to all of you, our esteemed viewers from across the globe. I say, first and foremost, happy Easter Monday to all of you. And also, I want to say happy new month to all of us from across the globe, all our viewers, watching bystanders and newsstand. This morning, 1st of April 2024, we say a very big welcome to you all. This morning, usually, like we always do, we'll start with the newspaper headlines, the headlines making rounds across the Nigerian nation this morning. My name is Kolade Folari Kadesh Prince, and I welcome you once again to Bystanders at Newsstand. Yes, without wasting much time, I'd like to quickly go to the major news headlines we have this morning. Yes, I'd like to start with the Vanguard newspapers. The Vanguard newspaper says recapitalization, banks sweat over exclusion of 3.8 trillion naira retained profit. That's in the Vanguard newspapers this morning. Yes, Okwama residents trapped in forests send SOS to Tinubu, Oborevori. Yes, that's the story that's been happening in the last 10, 12 days about Okwama killings in Delta State. Says Okwama residents trapped in forests send SOS to Tinubu and Oborevori, the governor of Delta State. And we go straight to the Nation newspapers this morning. The major headline in the Nation newspapers this morning is on the Ondo 2024 governorship election, which says Jimo Ibrahim, I'm the most qualified. That's in the Nation newspaper this morning. Before I leave the Nation newspapers this morning, there's a small headline there which says 3 presidential jets proposed for sales. Tinubu government proposes to sell 3 out of all the presidential jets available. Yes, for the Daily Trust this morning, it says Kebbi residents loot government private warehouses. That's for Daily Trust newspapers this morning. We would also like to quickly go to the Salient Times. Nigeria's rebirth. Come up with robust template. Dateline. Kuka tells Tinubu. That's in the Salient Times newspaper this morning. If we look at the first newspapers this morning, it says, our leaders look like men in drunken stupor, says Bishop Kuka. Bishop Kuka is the Bishop of Sokoto Diocese of the Catholic Church. The Inquirer, the Abuja Inquirer says, yes, it's Easter, but things are tough. Nigerians cry out. That's for the Inquirer this morning. And majorly, some of the things that we're going to be talking about in our discussion, it's not really much. We're going to be talking about Bugaje, who says Nigeria's oil belongs to the north. We're going to be looking at our leaders look like men in drunken stupor by Father Kuka. Yes, it's Easter, but things are tough. Angry youths loot palliatives in Kebbi. Niger Delta leaders to Tinubu. Wike will be your dependable ally. Then we'll also discuss extensively on the 3 presidential jets that Nigeria wants to sell. Thank you very much. And please, you have the chance to chat with us live. You also have the opportunity of calling us live on this program. The phone numbers with which you can get across to us for this program live, it's on the bio. We'll always appreciate your call. And we'll always also advise that we'll be cautious in our discussions. We'll be cautious in all we say. And we should also make sure that everything that we're going to be talking about here, everything that we're going to be posting is the truth and something that we're very familiar with and not hearsay. Thank you very much. You're welcome once again to Bystanders at Newsstand. My first reviewer this morning Please say no. Say that.
Okay.
My first reviewer this morning.
My name is Felix Osage, and today happened to be my birthday, and today is 1st of April. I want to thank God for another year God has added to me. I deem it fit because today was a public order that I need to come to buy stand. It has been a while that I've been. So I just say I need to come and hear my view, hear my happiness, hear my joy. Because Flip TV have actually been so wonderful. They are nice people. And it has been very good. But I would say it's been, they caution us on what to say and what not to say. And I want to say that long live Flip TV, long live the viewers, and long live the rest of the people watching us.
Thank you very much, Mr. Felix Osage, and happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
Long life and prosperity.
Amen.
Yes, Nigeria says, they say Nigerian oil belongs to the north. Why do you think Bugaji said this?
Well, first and foremost, the Nigerian oil, I want to correct that impression. Nigerian oil does not belong to the north. The Nigerian oil belongs to the Nigerian citizen. This is what the government needs, the federal government needs to call to order. Because they are trying to monopolize all the necessary information. We are in the north, are there oil? There are no places in the north where there is oil, but based on Nigerian constitution, the oil belongs to Nigeria. It belongs to Nigeria. It does not belong to the north. All what they are just saying are heresies, because it should come up with evidence that the oil belongs to the north. All those people that have oil well, are they entitled to it? Does the constitution support it? These are some things that we need to have a reconciliation and correct the notion. A lot of the northern people have been brainwashed to tell the people that it's the north that have the oil. That's what they believe. They always believe that we are born to rule. You understand? We are born, which is actually very wrong. Every member of Nigeria, citizen of Nigeria, president can come from anywhere, any part of Nigeria. I want to say that information, it should tender an apology to Nigerian citizens, especially it should tender apology to the Niger Delta. Because by the time the Niger Delta begin to blow the oil well, blow this thing, and they will say they are not supporting Tinubu's administration. Meanwhile, the federal government are supposed to correct him and give him a warning and even charge him for saying what is not right.
How sure are you that what he's saying is not right? Looking at the Constitution of Nigeria, because as enshrined in the Constitution from 1963, which was what was adopted into the 1999 Constitution, it says when we look at landmass, especially dry land, the north takes 78%, while those that take the water area and all that, there's something Bugaji was saying about 78% of the landmass belongs to the north. So according to the Constitution, the others, whatever resources they make, belongs to the area that has the largest landmass, and it's in the Constitution.
We need a legal person on constitution that's going to interpret that. He's a layman. He doesn't know what he's saying. He's a layman in that aspect. He's a layman. What he's inversely saying is actually very wrong. What you are saying, are you saying that all the resources of Nigeria belong to one particular part? It is actually very wrong. That is why I want the government of the day to come and begin to go against such word that can incite war, incite riot, incite certain things. They shouldn't just keep quiet. I believe the spokesman of the president is supposed to challenge him.
But you know, this is not the first time Bugaji is saying this. He said he's on Channels Television sometime in 2014. And he's still repeating it that the oil belongs to the north.
Okay, if he says the oil belongs to the north, where exactly is the oil residing in the northern part of Nigeria? When Buhari was leaving, Buhari said, search all the northern part. Go and look for anywhere you can get oil. They said they got a little drop in Kebbi. A little drop in Kebbi. And I want to say that what he's saying is not making sense. It's not making sense. He's trying to put sentiment and this thing into it. I want to say this.
Okay.
When Jonathan was the president, when he was the vice president, when the Niger Delta was fighting for their rights, they were saying that the oil belongs to us. The oil belongs to us. That you can't be draining oil from Niger Delta, and you are not giving us any commensurable this thing. They brought Jonathan in as what? As the vice president.
Yeah.
When they brought him as the vice president, they all embraced him. Then it was Yaradua told Jonathan, go and talk to your people.
Yeah.
And they were able to, he talked to the people, and that is where the late Musa Yaradua gave them amnesty. He gave them amnesty. When these people are talking, they should understand that we have history does not forget. History does not throw away things. And I want to say this. The federal government needs to begin to caution that man.
Okay, let me just read what he said in his interview in the Vanguard newspapers this morning. It says, according to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the ownership of natural resources is vested in the Nigerian state itself. The idea that there is an oil-producing state is at variance with our constitution. It is an idea manufactured by an ignorant mind, a mind that does not even know the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He says nobody can own the oil, gold, and whatever natural resources that God has given this country, except the Nigerian state designs another process of ownership. Now, saying some people that oil producing state is not in tandem with the constitution. And that's what the constitution still says now. What do you think is the way forward?
Hello, sir. When they are sharing allocation, they give these states special derivatives.
Yeah.
You understand? Let him challenge it. Let him challenge that derivatives they are giving to them. Delta is there, Edo is there, Imo is there. All those states that are oil producing states, let him challenge it. Except there is another structure or formula to begin to share. Because majority of our income, our revenue comes from oil. You understand? Comes from oil. And when the advantage they have is because they are a state that are producing oil producing states. So they collect more. Akwa Ibom collects more. Port Harcourt collects more. Delta collects more. Edo collects more. So what are all these things he's saying? Listen to me, sir. Each state has their own unique natural resources given to them. Zamfara have their own.
What does Zamfara have?
According to what I heard, Zamfara have gold.
Now, in this gold that Zamfara has, do they do it the way they do oil that they get from the Niger Delta?
They don't do it like that. It's been the way they do it in what do they call this state now? Zamfara.
Yes.
Is that the government of the day and the federal government are stealing underground. You understand? Foreign people coming to steal underground. That is why you are seeing that Nasarawa, Zamfara, that was very peaceful. Since the very day they discovered there is gold there, they started looting a lot of things. They started looting it. And they don't want peace to reign in Zamfara any longer. You understand? And that is what is the problem. They want to put problem in the Niger Delta. And the Niger Delta are very wise. the Niger Delta are very wise. And I'm going to say this categorically, that the word, the thing he has said is dead and arrival. But the thing is just that the constitution stand. And a lawyer of constitution knows they know their rights. The northern part of Nigeria, God has blessed them with farming, agriculture. God has blessed them with that. So I want to say this, that God knows why he has brought different ethnicity, different religion together with different diversity. When you talk about the Southeast, they are the economic power of Nigeria. Any place you go to in Nigeria, if you don't find an Igbo man there, that means you run back. That means there's something wrong there. You will always see an Igbo man in a place where you see that things are very tough. They will go there and break through. And I want to say this, that we have our own special discipline, but the northern part, God has blessed them with agriculture, and I want to say that we should respect what God has given to us. And finally, I want to talk about the capitalization of the bank. It's going to be a very big problem to a lot of banks because there are a lot of window dressing in their balance sheets. A lot of window dressing in their balance sheets. A lot of income, this residual income, all those money they've been taking from people. And I want to say this, that shareholders are not going to be having a tough time to discuss. How are we going to raise this 500 billion? How are we going to raise this 5 billion? There are banks that are growing vertically, growing straight. There are some that are growing horizontal, meaning that they acquire other banks. Widely. But I want to say this. It's only few banks, like 4 or 5 banks, that can survive this 500 billion capitalization. And that is going to affect Nigeria economy. It's going to affect Nigeria economy. And it's going to affect the economy because when we do not do it right, if we don't do it right, we will not get it right. Because why are they doing all this? They are doing this because they want to make the banks to be strong. And I want to say the government now, they are somehow getting it right in the sense that they are doing trial and error. I pray it works.
The information, you are getting it right, so that means the trial is going on in the right course now.
For now, in the terms of dollar, you understand? From the reliable information I got, they say if you have dollar, don't let it go through anyway. Put it in the right channels. The right channel is that invest it in NNPC, put it in Dangote, put it in, so that the money will come into Nigeria economy. You understand? And now when this thing comes into Nigeria economy, the dollars will be coming, and those that have eaten the dollars and pounds will now be forced to bring their money. I'm going to tell you, dollar is going to come back to around 700 or 800. I am a critic of Tinubu. But this thing I am telling you, go and mark my word. Dollar is going to come back to around 800.
So one way, in one word, you think this government is working in the right direction with all these policies at the moment?
What I am telling you, is still try and error. But this error they are trying now is actually working.
This error?
This try and error is working because. But the challenge we are having now, is that the price of goods that have gone up is not coming down.
Who is supposed to monitor that?
Number one, the government in power should control that. You understand? The government in power can control that.
How can it be controlled?
Very simple. The government can bring up other investors to crash.
Thank you very much, Mr. Felix Osagi, and happy birthday to you once again. You're welcome. Yes, Mr.
I don't know Lagos. Felix want to bust my head this morning. I don't know why you say walking. Look at Easter everywhere. Look dull like this. We are burying thousands of people.
Yes.
So you are saying
yes,
government, please.
Yes.
People are angry. Don't say that here, please.
You know, say the popular song, as it is sweet song. It depends. So
this natural. One, the pepper, everybody the pepper. Nobody's happy. Everybody go to church. Today is
Easter
Monday.
Yes.
Go to church. Who is there? Nobody.
We went to church yesterday.
You go to church to praise God. Did you eat?
Today
When you
is
come
Galilee.
back, when we come back, did you hear matter of rice? Did you hear anything?
depends.
Nothing.
No, it depends.
We didn't hear anything. We didn't hear where? Your side.
Hello,
Come,
sir.
Baba, come.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Come,
Mr.
come.
Lucky, listen, Mr. Lucky, one of the representatives of Lagos State, the
No,
person, wait, sir, the person of Honorable Adewale, shared rice,
Adewale what?
Adewale Ja,
Okay.
shared rice, Temitope, God bless you, shared rice and gave chicken. As you ask Lucky, what is your impact? Because it looked for people that are imparting in the environment. Why are you not being given?
That is a
Well,
question.
wait to hear your answer.
Thank you. You say honorable. You mention honorable.
Yes.
My name is Lucky Yagbin. I don't know the Lagos. That is honorable. Honorable. No. Say it's honorable. Thank God you mentioned honorable. Honorable has collected money from the party. They gave the party to go and share rice. I'm not honorable. What I'm saying, this Easter, number one, no lights.
No light.
Okay, no light. Number two, people cannot buy food to eat. Easter, Jesus Christ's birthday. Have you ever seen that before? You are saying the government is right, it's doing well. Don't let people hear me, they don't show you.
You are getting,
I'm telling you,
Lucky, you are getting it
Mr.
wrong.
I'm telling you.
You are getting, you see what I'm saying? You are getting it wrong. What I just told you is that this man is representing your constituency.
But where?
Hold on now.
Have you seen anything now?
That means you don't know what is going on in your constituency.
How can you say who?
Go back to your constituency.
Hold on.
Listen, go back to your constituency.
I didn't even know.
No. Go back to your constituency.
Is the other PDP or APC?
Listen, we are not talking about party aspect. We are not talking about. We are not talking about
I
party
didn't know him.
aspect.
Nobody got my
Go
side.
back to your constituency and go and ask. Go and ask. You are in what?
Wait.
You are in
Okera.
You are in Okera.
Yes.
You are in Okera. Go and ask Saleke. Go and ask Saleke.
Am I APC member?
Go and you look at what. No, you shouldn't be an APC member.
Hold on. Wait.
You mustn't be an APC member.
You have to be an APC.
You mustn't be an APC member.
Sincerity.
Hold on. Let me tell you.
Okay, please.
The time they share boss, Saleke share boss, I share rice in this NIJ here. I'm a member of PDP. They know me very well because we only vote for the same
unit.
They did not. They said they have ticket right from local government. Ticket. They have ticket. So nobody listen to me. They have ticket. There's ticket.
So what you are saying in essence is that some of these palliatives are being shared in.
They have ticket. You must go to ticket.
That is not true.
That is not true.
That is not true. Let me tell you. When we get to the bus stop, listen. When we get to the bus stop, let us be realistic. You understand? I am talking based. I am talking based on realistic medicine. There is one thing in my area now. They call it social intervention program. About 3 or 4 years ago, they called people, come and write, come and register. People refused to register. But last week that just passed, they started calling people. A lot of people are still saying it's scam. Me, I did not register, but I was opportune to see people's name that was there. And the government of the day said they are going to be giving them some certain amount of money.
Do you think why people didn't register is not because they have lost hope in the promises of the government?
No, the thing is just that now the government of the day are trying to see how they can
Hold on.
Let me talk. The government of the day is trying to see how they can redeem all their lost hope.
Okay.
You understand? They are trying to see how they can redeem it. You understand? But still, people are not still believing them.
Okay, now, please, let's look at it from this angle before you go, please. I'll quickly release you now so that I can have Mr. Idonobi Lagos to have his own time to review. During electioneering, a lot of these politicians go door to door.
Yes.
They go house to house, regardless of party affiliation. When it comes to palliative sharing, can they go door to door?
Thank you.
Can they go house to house?
See, it's a very simple. Listen, hold on. It's very simple. What this government of the day is doing is that we have CDA, we have Community Development Association. You understand? You have to belong to one of the CDAs before whatever the government is giving out to get to you. You understand?
You don't need to belong to a CDA before they
Hold
ask
on,
you to
sir.
vote.
Hold on, sir. No, sir.
Yes,
No, that is what I am saying. You have to belong. Who are the members of the CDA? The members of the CDA are PDP, PDP,
yes,
APC,
across party
Labour,
lines, yes.
across party lines.
Yeah.
These are the grassroots people. You understand? And you say the government of the day are not supporting the grassroots. But the point on ground now is that most of the people don't want to get information. When they get information, they don't utilize the information. And that information it helps very well. I want to say this. Mr. Lucky should go back to his community, put his ear on the ground, and get right information so that he can.
Thank you very much, Mr. Felix.
Felix, I've told him that in my WASI, no information. I'm a people member, except maybe there's election. That's where they will not call you. But after election, everybody has gone away. Nobody ready to call you.
Well, let me quickly ask
Nobody.
Let me quickly ask this question.
Yes.
Is it because you are a PDP man that you have seen, that you have not been able to see anything good in this government?
Hold on. When PDP was there, both APC and PDP, everybody was enjoying. Are you hearing me?
Yes,
when APC was there, when PDP was there, both APC, PDP, we got everything. I get it. But since APC come on board, if they want to see anything, I told you they must have APC card. Except this, except this every week Sunday market, where you have to buy ticket. And if you want to buy gari, a 5 kg of rice is 7,500. But government only removes 25%, which 5,300. But ticket, you buy ticket, you will see more than, you will stay for 4 hours, live 4 hours, you will get anything.
Even after buying the ticket?
Yes.
Which of the Sunday markets?
Let's go to
Sunday markets have you
every
been?
Sunday.
I know, as in which of the Sunday. I've been to one of the Sunday markets, and it was easy. I do not belong to any party.
No, really.
And it was easy for me.
No, that was no party.
Here.
That is every week market.
But you said 4 hours, you won't be able to get
But
any.
even some people that have ticket, they have to wait till Sunday again. I'm telling you the truth. Otherwise, come there next Sunday. Bring your camera next Sunday. I will show you people that have ticket for last week.
Okay, we'll be there.
And they don't have enough food there. That's the question. No enough food, except few people. But I'm telling you, the palliative is saying APC will share their member first. Go and find out.
100%.
Go and find out.
Yes.
I don't know why.
100% correct.
I don't know why. Yes.
You are right.
I don't know why Felix is. Anyway, Felix might be eating with. Thank you. Come and tell them. Let them hear you. So that is it. So what you are saying, hold on. I want to ask you, government have my BVN. Government have my NIA. Is there anything wrong? If you are giving me 5 naira, send to my bank. And that is what they said last year, that they will check your bank. If you have 0 account, they will send 25,000, nothing like that. Faleke only take care of his people. I know Faleke. He live in Ojoju. He take care of the people. So you can't go there and tell Faleke, say, they will ask you, where's your card? Your card will determine. With that card, nothing. I don't know why. So, what you are saying, my brother, see, tribalism, hatred has coming. Except you belong to that party, you can get. And not even all party members even can. Except the leader, they will go and share it. The leader will share it. All the money they budgeted. Ask anybody here if you are receiving palliative or money. Nothing.
Okay.
Nobody.
Okay.
So that is it.
Okay.
Now, there's a question.
No, I will still.
Okay,
yes.
go ahead.
No.
There's an area of Adeshino, I don't know.
Adeshino, yes, that we discussed before. He said Nigeria should be renamed United States of Nigeria.
That is not the solution.
I know what. Do you not think that what he's advocating for is unity and peace amongst Nigerians?
It can't work.
Why can't it work?
It's the people. I will just discuss something now. That's of sharing. I don't like your pay, I will not share you. They bring something, are you a member of a PDP or APC? Then I will not give you. A dog is a dog. If you like, take Nigeria to America, it will behave like Nigeria. If you like, take a dog is a dog. Changing name is not the solution. I have said several times, the only solution, allow me to control my oil. Yeah. Allow the Zamfara to control the Zamfara gold. Ask Zamfara. Have they been paying money? The gold they are getting there to federal government account? Other states? Farmer in the north, they get free money to farm. Did they return the money back to federal government? Nothing. Everybody, oh yeah, Niger Delta. Somebody is saying, I saw it for paper now. Another man is saying, all the oil belong to North.
Yes.
How can you, from North, say, but don't let me accuse you.
Please don't. Please
How
don't.
can you say, my oil, my packet, do Romi? Or Payosa? Then you say, another man is the owner. They have a farm. After all, that money they are using to farm is in Niger Delta money. Nobody requested for them. I know how many billion, trillion were brought to the north to farm. Today, do we see Gary? Do we see yam? Do we see tomatoes? They embezzled the money. And they couldn't ask them, return back that money. Niger Delta will share all your money. Not that we cannot collect more than even Payosa.
But a lot of commissions has been set up to help.
Which
Niger
commission?
Delta.
Corrupt commission?
No, NDDC is there.
Yes, even
Yes.
the North has North Development Commission. So why are they putting her in oil? You know why? Changing Nigeria system, name Nigeria America, name Nigeria, it can't work. The only way is that let state go and manage their resources. If I like, I will use my name, Edo. It left for me, but I come from that side. If I don't mention Nigeria name, that is Nigeria for you. Let the Southeast, whether whatever they call, mention your name, no problem. Let's control our resources. Let's state control their resources. Let's state employ their police. Let's state employ their army. Let's state do anything. You see, there will be competition.
Exactly.
Let Ogun State that has landmark, do farm, do anything there. I pay 10% to federal government. That is it. All these senators, they should scrap. We don't need them.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Lucky.
Thank you. I don't know. Election is coming. I am telling you, I don't know be last like Lagos. We are going to vote our conscience.
Yes.
Baba Tinubu, stay. You are so wrong. Don't come, Edo.
Thank you.
Don't come to Edo.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Is it not better that Tinubu comes to those states so that you people will take care of him?
We don't need him there.
You don't need him. Why don't you need him? If he comes, you take care of him now.
Thank you very much. Before I bring in good morning, Mr. Ralph, I quickly like to say one or two things, read one or two comments from people who are on our live chat platform now. Nigerians are not hungry. If they are hungry, they will be on the street. That's according
simple. That's
Tony,
a good talk.
Tony. Yes,
it's a good talk.
Jamie and Moses greets us. Chimeze Ewerem says, good morning. Ifi Akabogu says, happy new month of April to all the reviewers. And that may God continue to guide and bless everyone. Yeah. Yes, there's another one. He says, if the oil in Niger Delta belongs to the north, then the foodstuffs from the north should also be free for the south.
Yes, it's true.
It's true.
Panafro BMG2 says, if Nigerian oil can't reach the west through export pipelines, how will Nigerian economy be affected? David Okafo says, I'm saying that the Nigerian northern Nigeria cannot be claiming to own oil in southern Nigeria. Yes, that's what I'll read for now. We'll still read more as more chats are coming in. Thank you very much, Mr. Ralph.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Kola.
Before we go to the area of additional, I want us to start with this northern people claiming rights to the oil of Nigeria.
Northern people claiming right to the oil of Nigeria is what their forefather, Ottoman Danfodio. Osman Danfodio was the leader of the Fulanis that Islamized the whole north. That was what he put in their brain. He cut their heads and put it in their brain that southern Nigeria is their forefathers' estate. That's why they keep on conquering. On getting to Borno, they could not conquer Borno. They conquered Kano, they defeated Sokoto. On the way back to southern Nigeria, they were stopped at the axis of Benue. Atto of Igala. I did not say. Atto of Igala says stop, he kill him. Listen, the ideology of any Hausa man from Niger, Burkina Faso, Chad, is to conquer Igbo land. Do you know what I mean? The whole southern Nigeria, Hausa Fulani call all of us Nyamere. Yoruba man na Nyamere, but Yoruba no know.
What is the meaning of
Nyamere? Meaning, give me water. Nyemu miri. Meaning, when a man is dying, you know, when they beat Igbo man in the sword, the man will become Nyemu miri, give me water, Nyemu miri. These pigs, they will tell you,
No,
Nyamere.
call them pigs.
See, let me tell you, the way they killed my brothers and my uncles in 1967, if they could be you would have called them a worse name than pig.
Yes, but two wrongs will not continue to make right.
Okay, that's why Nigeria will still remain like this. Do you know that? What does that mean? The God is came from it. Zamfara, federal government has not prevailed on this local chief. Gold. Okay, that gold is Zamfara is still going on. You know this is why I accept what Adesina said about United States of Nigeria. Listen. United States of America is a strong union. I think it's up to 53 or more than 53. See, each region controls their mineral resources, natural endowment. So what Adesina is trying to suggest is a unitary system of government whereby each region has audacity to control what they have. What the man is suggesting is a restructured Nigeria. The resources of the south will be for the southerners. Resources of the north will be for the north. Then we will have a central government called federal. Each region will be bringing one of our Guinea 10. Can you know O2 ili, no 2 zo ili, abi O2 zo no zo ili. That is 10%. The man is not meaning that we should be asking United States for what? See, the government will be in the center. The oil of the Niger Deltans will be for the states of Niger Delta, which Anambra State is one of them, Abia, Ondo. Are you listening to me? Then these minerals in Jos, minerals in Northeast has vast natural resources there. At Lake Chad alone, if you see what is coming out from Lake Chad, it can feed the whole Cameroon. Borno get resources. Okay, we are in the north, in the south, yeah, we don't know anything. Okay? Every Hausa man, Fulani man from Chad and Niger is eyeing River State oil, Delta State oil, Abia State oil. They are using your money because Nigerian constitution says so. While their own natural resources is there for them. If that oil is for the north, they should give us all their agricultural what? Produce. You see now, go there. Hausa man is selling tomato, onions everywhere. They are releasing the money into their pockets. If government want to give subsidy, what do you call those loans? If they want to subsidize loans to farmers, they go to north. They forget my mama and my papa in the south that are farming. They call us peasant farmers or subsistent farmers. While commercial farmers are in the north. Okay? Ask Hausa man the meaning of commercial farming, he doesn't know. What's the difference between commercial agriculture and the subsistence agriculture? Hausa man doesn't know.
You may think they do not know. It will be translated into the language.
Their language. They are the only one benefiting. They are the only one benefiting. That's why I have all this pepper, tatachi, chili, tomato everywhere. After all, our oil, they are using it there. The price is subsidized, only that the fuel pump price has gone up in the recent time.
In all over Nigeria.
You know that the pipe was run from River State to Kaduna refinery since 1970 still dates. Kaduna refinery was the most prolific refinery in Africa as of 70s, 80s. Where do we have oil refinery in Nigeria? Answer is Kaduna. That's a general knowledge question when we were primary school. And if you see the network, if you see the facilities, I don't think there's any refinery in Saudi Arabia that is better than or bigger than that. The oil is from you and I.
So when I look at my brothers in the southern Nigeria, I look at them as people that are too gullible. They don't think far. Stand up and fight for your right. Igbo man is fighting for his right. Igbo man said, no, I know the Biafra. Now they can't miss your Biafra. It will be for you and your people. Wow. It's a general thing whereby if it occurs, Oduduwa Republic will control their resources. Igbo man will do. And everybody will control their resources. We will have a government in the centrality, center. Government entity. Yes. Entity meaning center in Igbo language. Yes. So when you bring your 10%, you go give. That is how America is running.
Civilized democracy.
See, New York, California, Arkansas, Maine, Dakota, all of them.
But with
Honolulu, you take to the center.
But with the way it is, the way it has been formed is according to our constitution. First, the one drafted in 1966, that was enshrined into the 1999.
I know. That 1999 constitution is killing, very dangerous.
So as at the moment, this 1999 constitution has not been totally amended, what do you think we can do in this situation?
Thank you so much. That's why Tinubu, if he is sane,
if he's sincere, I would not like to use
sane and sincere. Oga, if I'm not sane, I can't be sincere.
Yeah.
Because when I understand white, I will know white. That's when I become being honest.
Because there's a rule now on the program that you do not have a right to force anybody to talk about insanity on anybody, especially if it's not been proven medically by you with facts.
With some facts?
Yes, by you.
Okay, it has not been proven that Igbo man is a terrorist. If not proven by United Nations that we are terrorists and they are calling us terrorists. I didn't question anybody on social media.
Yes.
When I use my English, I'm sure of what I'm saying. If United Nations, wait,
will not allow.
Okay, that's what you will say. Because Igbo man is not a terrorist. Tinubu is calling us terrorists. Fulani is calling us terrorists. Samanaba is not a terrorist. So what I'm saying is that if Tinubu could be in his killing mind, he's supposed to amend the constitution of 1999. He will bring the constitution, remove and put. Remove. So that it will favor Okeke, it will favor Yinka, it will favor Mohammed, it will favor Osman, it will favor Depriye, it will favor Ekaita. What are we saying? We are just dying here of ignorance. What are we saying? Amend that constitution, restructure Nigeria. Let these people be free. Let these people free. Look at everybody here. Are you listening to me? Let us stop playing ethnic politics. Oga, if Tinubu could be Ojo Zokalo, I'm an Igbo man, I will go to Igbere. His home. Yes, Igbere. Ojo Zokalo is from Igbere. Because people think we Igbos are like others. He's my brother, I will go there. Chebi soldier will arrest me and police. I'll say, I want to punch him on the face.
No, me die now.
Listen good. But average Yoruba man now, what they do is defending. Now that hunger is catching everybody. You see them, that did not vote. That day. Stop this arrant nonsense. Let us face the reality. I want to be exact on anything I'm saying. Are you listening to me? It is to be benefited, but it will benefit you and I. Let us say the truth. Some people will vote Tinubu that day, they'll talk now and say, I don't know, say peace is like this. Baba is here. I can even invite Baba now. Baba will tell you. Baba say, he doesn't know. Baba say, it is said Tinubu will do well. The man is saying the truth. Baba can come here now and talk. So, this ethnic politics issue, my friend, where they are saying, why you go vote Tinubu? You say, if I don't vote Tinubu, who I go vote? Now my brother now, Obi no be my brother, Obi na Igbo. I better go. When I saw him eating Opa with mineral, people October na day I yaba my throw yaba I say, what? You go eat moi with Coke, a laugh. I don't understand. You only eat moi with Coke. That is how life goes on here. Let us face the reality. Yes, let's face the reality. The mistake has been done. Next time, 2027, vote wisely. If they say no, say no. Because Adibin will say no. We will have gone move forward.
There's a comment from Gloria Ebo here. It says the America you are talking about, the people occupying there are not indigenous to that place.
Yes.
So this is a wrong comparison.
Okay.
Everyone should go their separate ways and govern themselves.
Gloria Ebo, thank you so much. What is your name?
Gloria Ebo.
Gloria Ebo, thank you so much. Thank you.
Now, you said Tinubu, if he means well, he should change
Listen to us.
Please. You said Tinubu should change the constitution. Do you think changing of the constitution that has been tried by previous governments, do you think with this new government, do you think it's a tea party?
Yes. See, it can work. Do you know what?
Why?
Do you know what I'm saying? If Tinubu rewrites or amend Nigerian constitutions, do you people know what will happen? I want to ask all of you. If that constitution started working, can Hausa and Fulani stay? No. They will go. Because they will find out that we have taken our oil. Hausa and Fulani will abandon you. Araba, they call it Araba. Araba is the vocabulary in Hausa language. Araba is division. Hausa will say, no, we will go. They have gold. These people have mineral resources in their land. They are busy feasting on your own, feeding on your own. When your own finishes, they will go. Okay? Let Tinubu do the needful. Okay? 2014 confirm. They should what? Implement it.
Yes,
so that Nigerians will go their way.
You mentioned Baba now that he voted Tinubu.
Yes.
He said, who else would have voted? If not my fellow brother.
Yes.
Yes, Andrew Ogunjimi sent something now. He said, let Nigeria divide because we all believe in our tribe.
Thank you.
The Hausa and Igbo man is ready to vote for his tribe. Even if he knows the person is not competent. Why not separate so that each other tribe will choose?
Good suggestion.
But good suggestion. He said something that I want us to look at. Would you have voted a Yoruba man against an Igbo man?
Good questions. I always like difficult questions. And I come up with instances to marry my point. I can still marry my point with good examples. In 1993, I know my age. I voted for Moshood Abiola at Temidire Sango. I voted for him, irrespective of the fact he is not an Igbo man, irrespective of the fact he said, I can do without Igbo. Listen and listen good. In 1999, I voted Obasanjo. Obasanjo is not an Igbo man, irrespective of the fact that Obasanjo was a military man that did most of the havoc in the southeastern Nigeria during the war. I voted Obasanjo. Listen to me. Oga Ogunjimi, I don't mean to insult you. I think that opinion is entitled to you.
Okay, you voted.
Your opinion, Oga Ogunjimi, your opinion is entitled to you. There are people that don't know tribes. Yes. I have good Yoruba friends who treat me better. They live anywhere. I don't want to mention in them, but sometimes I call him Akim Olasupo. He's a Yoruba friend of mine that is too good. I have Yoruba friends in this Oba that are too good. What I come up here has nothing to do with ethnic bigotry. Okay, true federalism is a man from Kano can rule in Lagos, a man from Lagos can rule in Zafra. That is true federalism. I don't need to define federalism anymore. I just paint it small. Now, little painting.
Let's look at it from this angle. In 1993, the presidential election was between Bashiru Tufa
and
Abiola.
Yes.
Maybe you voted Abiola because
I voted
naturally,
Abiola.
Some people say the Igbos are a little more sympathetic to the Yoruba cause than the Hausa.
No. Excuse me.
In 1999, there was no Igbo man as a presidential candidate.
It was between Olufalaye.
1999. No.
Apuga.
No. Abda came in 2023.
Ekwuemenko. They put him down.
No, he wasn't a candidate. I was referring to candidate.
Aton Zeribe was there.
He was not a candidate.
Okay, let me tell you. Listen and listen good.
They were aspirants.
Listen and listen good. It has nothing to do with that.
Okay. We just want for clarity.
For clarity, and to make sure that I have my conscience not to blame me. I voted Yoruba men severally. Okay, if Tinubu could be like the man called Moshood Abiola, I would have voted for Tinubu. Abiola was the most influential man in the 90s, from death to backward when he was living. The man that gives to the charity every year to the tunes of millions of naira then. Okay, There are things, many attributes that make a man a good man. Tinubu, if could, maybe he stepped into the shoe of Abiola. Okay, I will campaign for Tinubu. I'm an Igbo man because I'm a businessman. I make my money. I don't know what to understand. I live with everybody. I can go anywhere, develop that place. It doesn't concern me, say, this place is not Anambra. Why should I buy land? No. Okay, let me tell you. Tofa thought he's going to win. Abiola did his work well. He has been given to those local emirs there. Before that election, they know him as a generous man. He won. So if you start deceiving Nigerians, you want them to vote you, they said no, you use judges, you use the court, and made yourself president. You expect people like us to support you? No. It is only the global mind, it is only the short-sighted that will support you. People of little mind, little thinking.
Thank you.
Okay, I voted for Yoruba man, not because I needed to sympathize with them as my brothers in the South. No. Based on how that person could deliver good governance to the members of the public. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ralph. It's nice having you on the program. Before I bring you in, let me just quickly read one or two chats from our live chat channel. Yes, Omoba says at Flip TV, no investors will bring business to an unsecured, unsafe country without electricity. He says dollars is not coming down because the Nigerian government is subsidizing dollars. Nigeria is not producing anything to export, and the country has a lot of insecurity. Yes, Udeze Chima says, put Hope Uzodinma and Osinbajo to a ballot today. 99.8% of Igbos will vote Osinbajo. Igbos are not respecters of persons, but always root for the truth. That's from Udeze Chima. Thanks also, Samson C, Michael Weezy, Nelson Gilbert. Thank you very much. You're welcome to the program this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please let the people know your name, please.
Mr. Kolade. Good morning. They have no my name. My name is David.
People are watching you. Some people are seeing you for the first time and they like to know who you are.
Good morning, everyone, and good morning to the anchor, Mr. Kolade. Happy Easter to everyone. My name is David.
Mr. David, yes, you're welcome to the program this morning.
It's good.
Our leaders look like men in drunken stupor. That's what Bishop Kuka says.
Thank you for that question. The answer is not far-fetched. He said present and past leaders. He said majority of them are drunkard. If you listen to someone yesterday, he said they are drunkard because how can a country since 1960 nothing has been moving forward? So if you have said that see drunkards are willing us, the answer is the man is not far from saying the truth, because since 1960 no good road, no power, unemployment, people are suffering. So now literally can you beat your chest and say those leading us, are they in their right senses? They are not. So indirectly they are drunkards. They are drunkard. You don't need to be drunk. You don't need to just to start misbehaving for people to know that this person is drunk. From your actions, from your words, from the way you relate to people, you will know that from 1960 till date, after the white men gave us independence, Nigerian government is still constructing road. Look at bad road everywhere. Since 1960 till now, me and you no fit get light 5 hours for house. Make them no carry one day. And then people are now getting old every now and then. From 1960 till now, companies are not coming to Nigeria. Rather, companies are now leaving the shores of Nigeria. From 1960 till now, the only people getting rich are just those in the political circle. Average man every day are getting poorer every now and then. But only those in political terrain circle are getting rich. So now imagine. No, so when Kuka said that see our politicians they are drunk, and it's true. Just of recent, we saw how senators were sharing budgets meant for the over 250 people. Now budget that was supposed to run from January.
Million.
Oh, million people. Budget that was supposed to run from January till December. Some person share it within 1 month. For March, budget don't finish. Now, how do you expect progress in such country? So the bishop is right in what he said. All our leaders, they are drunkard. No, sir, it's not to that is so. Not truth. Truth is to be told. Because if Nigerian is not being governed by drunken men, look at people walking around. People don't even have future again. Every day you say, see, it is only in Nigeria, you see, 20 years again, Tinubu will come and say, vote for me, I will do road. You said I will do road be a problem for this country. No government will not do road. From 1960, we will do road. Now, don't forget that the same country goes to South Africa. South Africa stopped constructing roads since 1994. South Africa stopped constructing roads since 1994. How many years ago? But now, look at Ogba Road. Go to all the looks and
can I quickly ask a question? How do South Africa government get money to do all these roads?
South African government did not get money to do it all. Now, don't forget that South Africans were not in a rush to send those colonial masters away. Where Nigeria got it wrong was just that colonial masters left Nigeria very early, giving power to all those thieves, looters.
And he still doesn't answer the question.
No.
How do civilized governments, civilized democracy, how do they get money to do road construction and do infrastructure?
From taxpayers' money.
Do you pay tax?
Am I working at home to pay tax? Not me who they work, they pay tax. Not me who they work, they pay tax. Not me who they work. Not me who they work. You.
I am asking.
Sir, yes, sir. No. Don't forget. No, that is of two different ways. You have direct tax and then indirect tax. So indirectly, I am paying tax too, because see, I purchase these consumable groups.
Are you a confirmed taxpayer?
Not to get what because you give me one. Sir, if government employ me tax, hello. If government employ me legally today, I'll pay tax.
Exactly.
But see, indirectly, I buy consumable groups, I buy coke. So those companies pay tax to government, and then in fact, it's been moved. So indirectly, I am paying tax. Directly, I don't get a job to pay tax.
Thank you very much, Mr. David. Nice having you on the program this morning. Yes. Mr. Chinedu, you're welcome to bystanders at the newsstand. Can some of our new viewers meet you?
Okay, my name is congratulations. Happy Easter everywhere. Everybody, wherever you are, all over the world. Happy Easter. My name is Michael Chinedu.
Yes, Mr. Michael.
I'm here to review today's news.
A lot of people have talked about Nigeria all belonging to the North. Our leaders look like drunken men. It's Easter, but Nigerians are complaining that things are tough.
Things are very, 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 very tough. It looks like it is trial and what error policy of this present administration. In February, Nigerian Naira was devalued up to 300%. We lost over 700 manufacturing companies in Nigeria to the policy of this government. Whether it is it was a setup, you don't understand how within February alone we are hitting up to $2,000 per exchange. You know, we don't understand. All of a sudden, we are not seeing the dollar is coming down, the prices are not coming down. They virtually, eradicated the lower class, the middle class, and everybody is paying the price of what they didn't know, what they didn't bargain for, And unfortunately, as it stands now, this is the funniest Easter festival I have ever witnessed. Because, bro, I'm not talking of the December last year. Personally experienced, a dying moment in the family where the father has to order the children, about 3 children, to go and get pure water as Christmas food in Nigeria. It happened in Nigeria. It happened in Lagos here. I'm not talking about remote areas where we can actually not see anything, where poverty is the mother of the day. So it's intentional, that the system continue to create poverty, to subject and suppress people to poverty. Maybe at the end of the day, they'll be able to live. So, there's this reservation also that, what is happening between Naira and dollar now, the unification of whatever, is deliberate, because it seems that this government has no blueprint on how to drive Nigeria. And that is why most of them have started, warming up for somebody else. I don't want to mention his name yet here, for 2027.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Youths loot palliatives in Kebbi State. What advice do you have for the government? What do you think you can do otherwise?
No, if you listen to Pa Ayo Adebanjo, elder statesman, the Afenifere leader, I think one of the remaining Awoyis ever, still alive. If you look at this, the interview he granted to Sun newspaper, you discovered that to solve Nigerian matter is just a matter of decision. In a couple of days, weeks, everything calms down. Everybody becomes, what they are supposed to be. But if you continue like this, because of this push me, I push you. Now you do this, now me do this. I be thief, I not be thief. Let me borrow a leaf from Fela Nicola Bokuti. That is how it will continue it has continued for over 104 years. That simple decision, people are even surprised that looking at the Northerners. The Northerners, they don't care. How many of them are paying state here? How many of them are paying electricity in Lagos State here? They don't care. They are using the resources of the South to feed the North, and they get 2 million local governments there. Some of those local governments go there, there's no house. There's no human being there. Because the wealth that is coming from the South is being used to develop there, and that makes them to be very funny in everything. Now, this is the best time we're having, I keep on saying it, a civilian president without any traces of gun or uniform.
Apart from Jonathan.
From your Southwest.
From the South.
Becoming who is now the president of Nigeria. A former Nodeko chieftain. Somebody who fought the injustice done to Moshood Abiola. And you don't need to waste time again. This is the only opportunity you have to throw away all this military constitution. Dump them in the dustbin. Restructure Nigeria. Throw away this mushroom report. Stephen Oresanya, I hold you, I don't hold you. Solve the problem once and for all. Liberate Nigerians. If they actually believe in Nigeria.
So what you're saying is that the government of the day does not believe in Nigeria.
It's not a matter of the government of the day. How did they come to power? The institutions that build power is another factor. The institutions have not allowed them to do the needful, knowing fully well that these people are coming from the progressive camp. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't need to waste time and saying, okay, whether the Northerners are going to accept it in the Senate, and you're the one that installed the Senate president. They refuse restructuring. They refuse Nigerians to sit down and say, this is the kind of constitution we want. They refuse. You are still there looking at them. How many local governments in the Kano? How many local governments are in Lagos State? What is Lagos State contributing? We have over 44 local governments in Kano. How many is being recognized by the federal government in Lagos State? This is the commercial hub in Africa. Some states in the north, some local governments in the north that are benefiting from federal allocation, from FAC. Bro, do you understand what I'm saying? They don't even have a building in that place. They don't even have human beings in that place. That place is automatically desert. They have nothing to bring to the table of Nigeria. Bros, make Tinubu continue. We are looking at him.
Like I said, do you think changing this constitution with the way Nigeria is with the way maybe the
Let me give you
so much.
Let me give you a bros. Let us
party?
leave grammar. Let us calm down and let us simplify it.
Yes, please.
In your house now,
Yeah.
or in my own house, you know, when I come to your house, you either determine or decide whether you have bucket of water, and inside that bucket of water, you are going to give me only 1 cup. Or you don't have water at all, and you just watch me sit down and go. How do I know?
How do you know?
Yes,
But
that you don't want to offer me something. Or the remaining one you are supposed to give to your wife and your children, he said take. And after I am gone, that is what we want to do to them now. If they stay, we hold them. We're not going to hold federal government again. That is what they call devaluation. That is what the lives of Awolowo stood for.
If they steal, you hold them accountable.
Who are you going to? If you hold a Yoruba man now, you go say na Igbo man. If you hold Igbo man, you go say na Hausa man. That is what Fela said. You understand? That is pure. That is the magic they are using to loot. They don't want to do the needful to see Nigeria, live. These years of, cankerworm are moved to a stage whereby Nigerians can feel they are citizens and they can feel the leadership, they can feel democracy, they feel they are part of the system. Bro, there's nothing like true federalism. Federalism is federalism. Which one is true federalism? Are they lying to us? Is there anything like fake federalism? Federalism is federalism everywhere. If this one is not working, it's not a must. We must copy America, copy Britain, copy China.
Let us look for what will work for us.
And what will work for us is there, staring at us.
What do you think?
On the face.
What do you think
every
will
day?
Work for us?
Bro, we have more than. Go and ask Sowore. You know how many professors Sowore pay to bring materials to Sahara Reporter? You see those professors? Engage them. In less than 1 month, they bring out a theory that will define the consciousness of this nation.
But do you know some people say talk is cheap too?
No, it's not a matter of talk is cheap, bros. There is something that a man needs to do to liberate himself. Emancipation. Somebody said it. He said, when we remember when we used to live in government house in French Town. We are the government house there now. But we are the government house there.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. And nobody won't know. And we don't want to know.
Bro, do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
We have lost it completely.
Okay, with the way it is now, it's a democratic setting. It's a democratic Nigeria. The governments have their parts. Nigerians have their parts.
The part we are talking about is leadership.
Leadership.
Bros, you don't have the money to build this road now.
I can't.
You can't. That's what I'm talking about. The kind of leadership they provide for us has led us to be corrupt. The kind of plan they have for us have impoverished us. The kind of thing they do has made our education system to collapse. The kind of agenda they are driving at has empowered militancy, Boko Haram, everything. Everything on their head. That is why simple solution. Let me know whether you either come to my house or I come to your house. And if I'm going to come to your house, it has to be on a very good agreement. In the United States of America, for instance, you hardly hear IG. Look at the whole. They are saying that governors, when I know the shame, some people now say when I be chief security of the state. Take responsibility. They don't take responsibility because they cannot control the police. Neither can they control the army. And Tinubu. That's why I'm not happy. And Tinubu, who are supposed to, bros, see, you know what Abdullah stood for? You know what the likes of Abraham Adesanya stood for? Bola Ige them. You know what they stood for? Fight for?
You are coming from that carcass. We expect it to change. And if it does not change, of course, the only option, if they fail, then Nigeria will fail. There's no two ways about it.
No two ways about it. Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Chinedu. It's nice having you on the program. Thank you. This morning. Yes, Mr. Matthew, you're welcome to Bystanders and Newsstand this morning. Can you please introduce yourself to some people who are watching us from the first time today who have not met you?
Okay, by the grace of God, I'm Matthew by name. I've been an analyst in this program for quite some time. So I think that's who I am.
Okay, you're welcome to the program this morning. Let's look at it from the angle of the sale of 3 presidential jets. So is overspending and everything. Is it 3 out of the 10? Or should you just about more than half should be sold, or what do you think?
I think it has to do with what do we need it, and if we need it, you look at the cost of maintaining it. So for me, I don't think we need. To what extent are they using all the fleet of aircraft in the presidential fleet? I don't think they use it as regular as such. I think for me, if 1 or 2 or 3 will serve the purpose, there's no point keeping them. So for me, selling it to raise funds is good.
Okay,
but permit me to thank an anonymous donor to Oluwa's accommodation issue. The person gave 30,000. He says his name should be anonymous. He doesn't want his name mentioned.
Thank you very much. And thank you to those who have been supporting. Yes, Niger Delta leader Tinubu says Wike will be your dependable ally. Why do you think the Niger Delta said that?
I think the person who is speaking do not speak for Niger Delta. The person is speaking for himself. Because as far as I'm concerned, Wike cannot represent me in any standard. Because as it stands today, it is not clear whether Wike is a member of a PDP or APC. So somebody who cannot define his identity, it's difficult for such character to be my leader. Look at the crisis in Rivers State. There have been so much allegation of who will collect what and who will not collect what in that state. So for me, I don't pray to have somebody like that as a leader.
Okay, let's look at the Bua happening in Kaduna State now. The present governor, Sani Uba, and El Rufai, the former governor of Kaduna State, have loggerheads on the matter of saying he met a debt of 585 billion something, $85 billion, and it's difficult for him to pay salaries. The son of El Rufai, who is in the House of Reps now, has come out to refute the claim that his father left the state bankrupt. Who are we to believe? What do you think the situation is? Truly,
I don't think it behoves on the junior El Rufai to start speaking, because the father is still alive. The accusation is against the father's administration, not the son's administration. And I think the governor should go beyond what he has just said, because as we speak, all the information, data, spending of the government is available to him. So if you feel that the man acquired a loan and it was not judiciously used, perhaps diverted, embezzled or whatever, I think you should go beyond all these, the man plugging the state into debt. You go beyond that and probe the spending of that last government. And anywhere the past government is indicted, they should go in for it. As far as I'm concerned, nobody is too big to be jailed.
As Sani Uba has accused El Rufai now, who is supposed to swing into action immediately?
I don't know. Normally, if the former governor feel maybe the action of the state government is libelous against his person, that doesn't stop him from seeking redress in the court of competent jurisdiction. But in the interest of the public and the interest of the fund. I think it behoves on the governor. If you know that the previous government borrowed money and it was not properly used, I think it should go beyond the words of mouth and take action to recover such funds.
Thank you very much, Mr. Matthew.
Thank you for having me.
It's Easter. I know you would like to say thank you to some of the people who have donated one thing or the other for this Easter cost to all the viewers.
We did that the other day. It's Easter, just like you said. You remember that the person that gave Olua that gesture, have thanked him. But if any viewer still have intention of saying thank you for Easter, celebrate Easter with this, I think it's welcomed.
Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Yes. He's been here. Good morning, Mr. Oluwawon.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. You're welcome to the program this morning. Now, Nigerians are complaining that this is Easter time and it's tough. What can you say?
You see, Nigeria, particularly this government, is out of the system. They can't be begging Nigeria every day. They should have patience. So Nigeria should take what they see, because God is in control. Because every day you find that, okay, the government will be begging, either the governor begging or the president begging, say hardship will end, hardship. Who say hardship will end? So this I don't come, you don't go. So we move on. You understand? We move on. No matter the situation, once work must come down, we must live because God lives. Because the government is not dependable. It's not dependable.
But we have been hearing stories of people in government giving palliative.
Palliative to who? You see, they are people. See, they know the situation.
You know, sometimes we hear they give these palliatives and we decide not to go because we are already registered in our mind.
No, see, when you want to go, when you want to give palliative, you are giving palliative to 5,000 people and you are expecting like 100,000 people. What are you going to do there? Are you going to mess yourself? At the end of the day, maybe you will stampede, somebody will die, somebody will get injured because of what? Because of one derica or something of rice. Understand? The real thing is let the things come down, let the price come down, let the things enter Nigeria. When things enter Nigeria, palliative or no palliative, we will not be hearing of that story anymore. We have been hearing palliative. What's that palliative done to us? Palliative is for their own group, for their own people. It's not for all of us. But when things come down, that things will come down for everybody. Everybody will go to the market to buy something of 5 naira. You go to the market, you buy something of 10 naira. You will know that you buy something of 5 naira. It will take care of you and your family. You understand? Not that you will say palliative. I will palliative. So I don't believe in palliative. So let them make a reality to all Nigeria. Let Nigeria be forwarded and Nigeria be in a group that we will see what we are looking for.
Thank you.
You understand?
Thank you.
So I will just, I mean, talk
Thank you very much. It's because of our time. Please, can we calm down? Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's nice having you today. Yes, Mr. Kule.
Yeah, good
You
morning,
are
sir.
welcome to the program, and I'll say I wanted to do a briefing for you, but
Okay.
a pity you didn't come early today.
Okay.
Happy New Month to you.
Happy
and
New
happy
Month. April
Easter.
Fool. Yeah, really, actually. Yeah. Thank God for life.
Thank you very much.
It's a
We
pleasure.
would like to take it from this angle that the North says the oil belongs to them and not some oil producing states.
Who is creating all those controversy statements?
Yes,
there?
Usman Bugaje has been saying,
Usman
and
Bugaje.
he relates it very well to the Constitution of Nigeria, which says it's the Nigerian state that owns all resources, including oil and other things that are coming as natural resources. And it's been enshrined in the 1966 Constitution, which was amended for 1999 Constitution, and that's what we still use today.
As it is now, I mean, the man that Bugaji or Buraji or what they call it, Usman Bugaji, good. And these are not statements that are worthy of saying and worthy of sending out to masses of people. I think that can really cause a lot of crises that we've been trying to avoid. When you say the oil does not belong to the South, which terrain, where is the location of all this oil well? And it could be looking at the refinery they have in Kaduna, that after all, they still have a bit of sales with their refinery in Kaduna. And never forget that You cannot tell an average northerner that the agricultural sector belongs to doesn't belong to them. But because they are the farmer of all farmers in the country now, farmer of the farmer in the country. So everybody has their own stake they can lay claim to. Niger Delta owns the crude oil because that crude oil is coming out from their domain. Likewise, you still have some states like Ondo State that has some quantum, which happens to be the largest coastal area in Nigeria now. So to me, that argument is no from Baruji or Bagaji or what's it called? I mean, we should.
But as it stands now, that is what the Constitution of Nigeria says.
The Constitution of Nigeria says so, but there will be special preference. The Constitution of Nigeria really stipulates it and envelope it with that there is going to be special preference from the states where this crude, where these resources are coming from. That is why you have Niger Delta Commission. Niger Delta Commission, that is why the Development Commission, NDDC. That's why you have those one. And if they are sharing allocation, you can see that they always have a very good package from the government. I'm talking of the Niger Delta because if something cannot be in my domain, I can't have the resources in my domain and still be suffering for it. And to me, I mean, we shouldn't start issue that we know we cannot win or we cannot, that can lead us to another crisis. That man should stop spreading that northern man should stop spreading evil messages that can cripple the country. Because the Niger Delta, if you are hearing this, they will not be happy with him. They will never be happy with him. And those guys have suffered for the oil pollution, oil stuff. When you know what those OIC or what they call them, oil companies that come from outside the shore, what they are doing, like Shell, like Chevron, if you know what they are doing to their terrain, nobody will compete their land with them. They hold the oil to their community, and nobody can claim that from them.
Okay, yes, when we look at states like Zamfara in the north, that has large deposits of gold,
yeah.
And it's been alleged that private individuals, community leaders, and some people in government, allegation basically, are the ones feeding fat on this. What do you think the government will do in this situation, considering the fact that as it stands today, the Constitution of Nigeria says all deposits, natural resources belong to the federal government, and in Zamfara, nothing is being done.
Thank God you are even bringing that issue, Mr. Kadeja, to even buttress my points have been said. There was a scenario that happened in Zamfara during the past governor, I think Mr. Matawali, and it was even on the pages of newspaper, not like maybe I'm saying I'm just trying to diminish him. And this is a statement that read that Matawali got a gold harvested from Zamfara and he sold it to Central Bank under Emefiele, and he cashed out almost 5 billion from them. And there was an uproar that how is it that Matawali have a space to go and sell the resources that belongs to the Federal Republic of Nigeria? Because if you want to go that route now, the Zamfara gold belongs to Nigeria. But the average Zamfara man will not want to agree that with you, that the gold belongs to the Nigerian government. They will tell you the gold belongs to Zamfara state government. And that is what they have been harvesting. In Osun now, there's a gold mine area in Osun, but they dare not touch it. What we are saying is French faces that are coming, illegal mining, they are coming there to mine. And who are these illegal mining? They are from Chad, they are from Niger, they are from all over, the outside the shore of the Africa.
Did they just come without anybody from?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They have a godfather they are working for. And it's so ashamed that we have the Minister for Steel and Power then, we have the Minister for Natural Resources, that they could not even raise a voice, when that scenario was going on. And I think our Southern leader need to up their game. Our Southern politicians need to up their game, because nobody is follow country. Everybody has equal right in this country. No region can lay claim that is more privileged or is more superior than other regions. So to me, the northern states, they should allow the mineral resources that is coming from the side for government to be a particle of it. Because I can't just imagine the majority of the internal revenue generation, the government is from Lagos. And there's a law in some parts of the northern state that they don't drink beer, they don't drink, and those manufacturing companies are in Lagos there. So you now take the proceeds of Lagos to go and share for people that say they don't drink this, it's haram, is this. So I think that's why the constitution has to come in. The constitution of Nigeria is default, it's deceptive. We need to bring out that paper. It's just a paper constitution. I don't know what is delaying them. There was a conference that they held like last week or so, in which included the vice chairman of the constitutional review under Jonathan. I'm talking of Professor Bolaji Akinyemi, an erudite person. I think they went for one program event that relates to this constitution. Those are the people we need, and the four wise men, Pa Adebajo, Anyoku, former Commonwealth Secretary General, and you hardly hear from Uken Wachuku, but when Uken Wachuku, rise up to talk, that means that's issues on ground is really very consigned to him.
It's nice having you on the program this morning. Yes, thank you to all our esteemed viewers. We may not have enough time to be able to appreciate you for all your messages, all your texts, all your chats, but we say a very big thank you to all of you for being part and parcel of bystanders at Newsstand. We say happy Easter and happy new month to all of you once again. The lines, the comment section is still open. You can still help us share, help us tell other people about Flip TV and our sister channel, Flip TV Plus. I want to say a very big thank you to all of you once again. My name is Kolade Folanreka Dash Prince. Hope to see you next time. That's this time tomorrow on the program. Bye for now. Thank you.